This next one I call a half foot calf stretch. So oftentimes when we do a calf stretch, you'll try to stretch the whole foot. So the whole foot kind of comes off of the step, or even if you're stretching behind you, this way the whole foot's getting a stretch. We're going to separate this out, especially for those of you that might have a similar problem with the toe going towards the other toes, being a little too friendly there. This is something I've had my whole life, and so something I've really spent a lot of time working on, keeping a lot of mobility in my foot, and this is great for that. So you're going to place your foot to where the toes are still completely on the step, and the step can vary a little bit if it needs to be a little higher, a little bit lower, but something around this height, and this is, I think, a 10-inch step here. Then you're going to lean into the knee, kind of pressing down and just getting a nice calf stretch. And then just kind of come out of it onto the toes, back down. So by having the toes completely on, as well as the joint here should be completely on the step. So I don't want just the toes on there. Like, make sure the first portion of the whole foot is on there. By doing that, we're getting some really good mobility of the bones and muscles through the metatarsals, which can get really stiff. As you guys have heard me preach over and over again, wearing shoes causes us to have a lot of that stiffness. You're going to do 10 of those, and of course repeat the same thing on the other side. Might be able to see a little bit easier here as far as how much of the foot is on there. So by mobilizing and getting a separation between this joint here and these guys here, that's going to make a really big difference in you having more flexibility in the entire arch and the whole foot.